Oh, there he is. What happened there then? That's what Keith was doing last night by the sounds of it. Yeah, that's what I heard anyway. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder. Nigga try to give me 5 mile water. I lay his ass down on my son, on my daughter. I had the Draco with me, Dwayne Carter. A lot of niggas out here playing, ain't ballin'. I done put my whole arm in the rim, Vince Carter. And I know Poppy get a key for the quarter. Shawty barely seen the double C's, I bought her. Got a bitch that's looking like a Leah, she a model. I got the pink slip. Who the fuck has Lester Class done that? Compton, I'm about to get the key to the city. Patty, light up the city. Forgetting out the coupe at the lot. Tony for 12 fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. And I'll go to see. It's about to do a flight on Twitch. Valiant X Gaming. Just gone live. Starting soon. See if we can actually get some people in. Yes, sir. I won't never sell my soul. And I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at, where? Where's the streaming channel? Steal it with me, then he got the blues in the pouch. Took her to the forest, put the wood in the mouth. Bitch, don't wear no shoes in my house. The private I'm flying in, I never wanna fly again. I take my chances in traffic. Shitting no dick, no hands with it. I just made the rolling plane like a landing strip. I'm a 2020 president candidate. I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman shit. I been moving real gangster, so that's why she pick a crit. Shawty call me Chris Cole, cause I pop my shit. Got it out the mud. There's nothing you can tell me. Yeah, when I had a job, South Street wealthy. Yeah, I had the coupe at the lot. Tony for 12 fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so. Got the cash app. Told him wipe a nigga no. Say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul. And I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at, where?
Astro. Yeah. Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. Winter's here. My dog will probably do it for a Louis Bell. That's just all he know. He don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah. I tried to show him. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode. Made this deal with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out boys, that's Nike boys hopping our coops. This shit way too big, when we pull up, give me the loot. This shit way too formal, y'all know I'm Stacy Dash, most of these girls ain't got a clue. All of these hoes I made off records I produce. I might take all my exes and put them all in a group. Hit my essays, I need the booch. About to turn this function into Bonnaroo. Told her I been, you coming too. In the 305, bitches treat me like I'm Uncle Lou. man, it's just a ghost. Who put this shit together? I'm the
She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Yeah. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did have a zen, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, like a light, like a light. Slept through the flight.
Right. Oh, right. I'm not sure what that noise is, boys. Someone's got some fucking prop aeroplane out. Not sure where it is. Because none of these are prop aeroplanes. Well, it's quiet in here, so that's all good. Right, demo guy. We're flying to Dublin. We're going to see Gary. I haven't got my views set up. I can't work out which layouts they are now. Right, anyway. Oh, laggy stream. Is the stream laggy, boys? It looks like it's jumping. Is it? Let me see if I can turn my bitrate up a little bit. I think it was just a bitrate error. Oh, it's really jumpy and horrible. Why is that? It was working the other day. Let me see if I can just change the views in here. Get rid of that. Game capture. Well, I wonder what this is like instead. It's in game capture and not screen capture. That looks better, doesn't it? Oh, anyway. Let's go flying. Check our weights, all our fuel's already done. We can start loading passengers. Hopefully we got some power. APU fucking in. I'm not happy with this music in the background, this Ryanair music, whatever this shit is. How do I turn that off? Oh, you got packs. Packs and balls off, definitely. Turn it off!
Guys, to leave us on board.
Okay. When we got APU, turn the APU to lead on, the two packs on, some probes in and get some lights on. So, we are going from Gatwick, going 110, off to Dublin to go and see Gary. Ryanair to Charlie. Offline number apparently. And we can get the ATIS, hopefully. And the active runway, I believe, is going to be 26 left. I am of that sim demo guy. I am indeed. We're just about to get connected to, well actually it's probably going to be Gatwick ground to get our clearance in a few minutes. It's going to get the airplane set up first because otherwise we can't go anywhere. But I'm just going to turn this fucking music off. I don't know how to turn this button. Right, terminate flight leg. There we go, there's the fucking music on. Right. We should be able to take APU power now, which we have as soon as we get rid of the ground power, which is gone. We can finish programming the computer. We already know our gross weight and cost index and reserves, so we don't care. Our flight level is really fucking high to go to Dublin, personally. That's done, right. We're going to take off quite steep and out. And flaps 10 will be suffice. Hey, how's it going? Can't say I'm a massive fan of Ryanair as an airline in real life. Definitely not. Ryanair is dog shit. My local airport, Stansted, that's all they fly out of Ryanair. But then again, I live quite close to the Southend airport, and that's either Flybe or EasyJet, and that's about it. So that'll also auto-populate. The cruise is already done. It's just going to set up our winds and everything. Our RS is going to be aligned now. We should get some form of nav data in a few seconds with a bit of luck. It's going to ask us for it, hopefully, anyway. Are you going to give us our RS or not? Align, nav. Are you going to give us errors, aren't you? Of course you will. Alright, on DC, there we go. Gate, we already set our gate at 110. So let's tune to 1218. And then we'll pre-program in the tower after, which is 124225. Is in for the tower, so we should be good. So we are going out of Gatwick to Dublin. We should be expecting we actually haven't got a departure at the moment from our routing, and I don't know why, but we can expect 26 left. Demo guy, we've got full ATC out of Gatwick. I don't know about Dublin. I can check at the moment to see if there is anybody there. At the moment there is. So we've got Shannon Control Centre, so we should get picked up by them. We then do actually have Dublin Approach and Dublin Tower. So hopefully, if we can get out and up quick out of Gatwick, we should be okay. However, there is 20-something departures in the next 20 minutes out of Gatwick. So all these are live aeroplanes at the moment. Some Dreamliners, more 73s, someone just landing there.
I need 79 Victor Quebec, contact Gatwick Tower, course only 124.225.
What that is.
Coastal Tower 124.225,
BA.
79 Victor Quebec, thanks. Roger, good luck.
We've actually spawned quite a distance out the way, to be fair. I don't know where this... I mean, someone's parked in the terminal there, so as close as you're going to get to the fucking terminal, I suppose. Like I say, there is someone near us with a proper airplane, apparently, but fuck knows who that is. So we should have full IRS alignment now, and our FMC is going to demand more IRS. So that should now give us some form of director, which it does. Flight director auto form on. We go for our takeoff speed 140 and straight up on our nav to 38,000, even though we're going to get held at probably something stupid like 12,000 until we're out of the water. Anyway. Nice. Right, so we'll call up Gatwick ground, which seems to be really quiet, and get all the details. I don't know if there's any ATIS on it. Probably be helpful to get the ATIS from Gatwick. 136525, so we'll probably grab that actually now.
Get to ground, fight aircraft on Ryanair 907 is short to Romeo, ready for taxi to stand. Ready now.
Surface wind 180, 5 knots varying between 110 and 250 degrees, visibility 10 kilometers or more, few clouds at 4,600 feet, temperature +19, dew point +8, QNH 1010. Acknowledge your receipt of information November and advise aircraft type on first contact.
Let's just wait for that to ring through.
Gatwick information November, time 1550. Runway and use 26 left ILS approach to be expected. Transition level flight level 75.
Bonus.
Romeo, and Quebec. Houston, 561 Juliet, Romeo, Quebec, Alpha for the flight.
We haven't put in a
Romeo, Lima, then Quebec Alpha.
We could possibly be getting
Okay, Juliet, Romeo, Lima, then Quebec Alpha for the flight time.
Yeah. Why is that now doing? Why is my hotkey changed on here? That's really annoying. I'm gonna have to change my hotkey on here instead to something else. That's really fucking irritating. I don't know what shift does. Shift has to be shifted here. Oh, give me fucking thingy. Shift. Gatwick ground Ryanair 2 Charlie. Aircraft type 737, gate 110, looking for clearance to Dublin.
Right up, 0119, I think you connected to the wrong course.
What? I've definitely not connected to the wrong call sign, mate. Connected with Ryanair 2 Charlie and then I'll give you on drunks. ground, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie. With you, gate 110, information Charlie, aircraft type 737, looking for clearance to Dublin.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, I can't see a flight plan. And also clearance contact delivery 121.9.
Big. What the fuck is he doing there, Nick? Why does he obviously go to delivery as who? There is no delivery on. Perhaps there is. My bad. This is why I don't fly VATSIM anymore, because I'm so fucking rusty, it's unbelievable. So you should be able to see my flight plan. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure why you can't see my flight plan, no, that's worrying. But I'll resubmit it now. I've actually got 3 ground controllers on it, Gavin, for some reason.
PC 8875 ready for push and start.
Push it up.
PC 8875. Low position contact ground 121.8. Have a good flight safety.
Hold position contact 121.8. Have a good day. PC 8875.
Right, now we should get clearance. Go. Oh my fucking god. Gatwick delivery, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie with you, stand 110, aircraft type 737 with information November, looking for clearance to Dublin, that's fine.
PA Poseidon with information November on board. All stations stand by.
You prick, someone just talked over me, come. Well, we're ready to go, at least. We're nearly ready to go. Everything's all good. Getting told to stand by because he's too busy. What a helmet.
Gatwick, good evening from Alitalia 6718.
Okay, French or Francais or something.
Gatwick, delivery, good evening from Alitalia 6718.
Thank you, Mr. HT, for testicles all over my face. Fuck's sake. No, why has it done that? I didn't want all of this shit. Don't want that, don't want that. Definitely don't want that. That's the top. Steam by 9 event overlay, no. And is it this? Yes, okay. That's all gone. I'm not sure why it says Gary Irish is the last follower, unless he was the last follower. I might be wrong, probably was. If so, Gary, love you.
Gatwick, delivery from Alitalia 6718.
What is this fucking helmet doing at delivery? He's not answering, no fucker. Big ball bag Ryan. I have got a big ball bag as it goes, Gary. It's swollen. M Nurseries is now following, love you. All the gash fucking things I've got for follows. Alright Dazza, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you here with us here.
All stations, stand by.
He said that like 5 times
All
now.
stations, Gatwick, the delivery's back, stand by.
What? Just want our clearance. That's all we want. We don't want much, just clearance.
Last call on station, say again.
There was Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie for clearance to Dublin, gate 110 with information November, aircraft type 737.
2 Charlie Charlie, stand by for clearance number 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
RF1 ready to drop clear.
RF1 report, aircraft type, stand number.
He's a helmet, this boy.
Aircraft 77 P8 Poseidon, stand 233.
Oh, he's Scottish. Gunny.
RF11, stand by for clearance number 3.
RF1 standing by.
Good afternoon, Alitalia 8618, gate 12 information November with flight plan to Dublin for the clearance, please.
Italian 6718, stand by for clearance number 4.
All we want is how we're
Goodbye.
getting out of Gatwick, so I can
Air Portugal 973, listen, do you need flight plans? Your flight plans in London somewhere.
Who's that?
Portugal 973, can you repeat please?
I'm sending you a new flight plan text, stand by.
Have you seen the guard dog in the cockpit? No. There's no one there. Hey look, there's no passengers that would be any sort of fucking clever beyond my aeroplane. But to be fair, one thing I have noted that is there is TVs and it's Ryanair, and that's definitely not accurate. And I've left the pilot door open, but whoops. Guy's doing my fucking brain in. Oh wait, I bet we get given a new flight plan as well, 100%. Should be number 2, so we're next. We're poo.
Gatwick delivery, good afternoon. KLM 368, extend 133, request, with information Delta, request clearance to LFPG, Paris.
KLM 368, stand by for clearance number 3.
4. I'm getting bored. We're just gonna push and start. We'll just push and start without him. So fuck it, move out the way. I bet we go like... I bet we get like a clack to depart. I know we won't even get a clack to me. Might get
Portugal 973, ready, copy.
Portugal 973, yes, I'm ready.
Portugal 973, clear down to San Frame, 1 X-ray. Departure runway 26 left, squawk 3432.
bored now.
Can you repeat
Oh, mate.
434?
3432 in the box.
Okay, squawk 3432.
In the box.
Friend 1 X-ray, departure, Portugal 973.
Portugal 973, correct, can you take flight level 230?
Canadian 1010 Portugal 973.
Portugal 973, say again, can you take flight level 230?
Sorry, yes, flight level 230, it's okay, Portugal 973.
Portugal 973, correct, report ready.
Can I please go now?
Alitalia 8618, any news for the clearance? Roger.
Alitalia 8618, you're number 3, stand by.
Right, it's my turn. It's got to be my turn.
Delivery Cirrus Jet November 677 Delta Mike. We'd like to request VFR Northeast departure over to London South. We're and westbound along the way as possible.
November 677 Delta Mike, that's no problem. I'll see some coordination, so expected delay 10 minutes.
Alright, I appreciate it.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, I sent you new flight plan text, can you accept this?
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, that's safe, it's all fine, it's out of the Northman, and then Lima 620, then it's filed.
2 Charlie Charlie, thank you, you're clear to Dublin, Northman 1 X-ray departure, room 26 squawk 4453.
It's clear to Dublin, squawk 4453 on the number 1 X-ray departure, thank you. Took long enough.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, correct report ready.
Right, there we go.
RAF1 ready, copy.
RAF1.
RAF1 ready to copy.
RAF1, you're clear to Echo Golf Kilo, correction, clear to Echo Golf Quebec Sierra, landlord 2 X-ray, runway 26 left, squawk 5016.
We're in on runway 10. No, runway 10.
Clear to Wasney, smoking 5016 and landborne 2 X-ray departure, RAF1.
RFL, correct report ready.
Gatwick delivery, good evening Northrans, 2404 at stand Q2 in Boeing 738, requesting for clearance to Malaga.
So overcoms, can I go now? Can we just leave? Alright, so North.
Standing by.
Oh,
Delivery 7 on the mic request.
7 Delta Mike.
Thank you, Bod. I hope you're doing well, sir.
7 on the mic, would it be alright if we just step away for maybe 20 minutes or so, and you can have that clearance ready for us at 1650 Zulu in just about 20 minutes, and we'll probably depart at 1700 Zulu.
Fuck, he's telling the controller what to do.
Not correction, 7 Delta Mike, yeah, that's no problem, separately approved, report back.
7 on the mic, roger, so you
That's
can
not
have the
gonna give us
clearance ready when we come back, or should we request again?
I'll try, I can't promise anything, it just depends on how busy the other controllers are.
Yeah, bitch, you fucking
Alright,
tell
I
him.
appreciate it, I'll let you know when I'm back.
RAF1 ready for push to start.
Can't I?
RF1, full position, contact ground 121 decimal 8, stay safe, goodbye.
Over to ground 121.8, RAF1.
We're going south.
Gatwick delivery, good evening from Alitalia 6718, stand 11 with Oscar on board, IFR to Dublin, requested DC clearance.
He's not Italian.
Italian 6718, I'm by for clearance from the 4.
Stand by Alitalia 6718.
Oh, we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to do that. Erase. Didn't want to do that. We want add kick. In there. Add kick. Then to Stu. We're going to see
Gatwick
Stu.
delivery, Tom Jet 6, Echo Bravo, radio check.
106 Echo Bravo, Gatwick delivery.
Then Stu to battery. Straight
Tom
in.
Jet 6, Echo Bravo, can we request a queue into the clearance?
Yeah, you're number 5, shall I?
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. You sound like Mr. Charles.
Airport 973, hold position, contact ground 121 decimal 8, stay safe, goodbye.
Right. We've got 26 on the head in. We are all
Air
set.
Dodge for
Everything up
973,
here.
hold position, contact ground 121 decimal 8, stay safe, goodbye.
Delivery, Romeo, Ryanair, 2 Charlie Charlie, ready for push stop.
Ryanair,
Ground.
Charlie, hold position, contact ground 121 decimal 8, goodbye.
Received contact on the ground.
Charlie 8618, sending new flight plan confirmed.
1218. Complete. Right, we're going to pre-plan.
973, stand 104, push start proof, face east.
I'm going to guess, before I do that, which way we're going to push. I'm hoping...
Should we say 131? I think the stand 20 is taken. Should we take 22 instead?
We're going to go that way. And then...
Just 131, yeah, looks like they've logged on, that's fine. Cool, thank you.
Go at ground, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, push start approval.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie Squawk 4453 for me.
We sure do score Squawk 4452 here.
RAF 1 continue taxi Bravo 1 of the Juliet Papa.
Bravo 1 by Juliet and Papa RAF 1.
Go at ground, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, 4452 in the box, giving you a flash.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie 4453.
No,
What
you
about
said-
that? Stand 109, push start proof face east.
You said 4452. So push and start approved, and we'll face to the east. Thank you, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie. We're all good. That's this way. So we want to go about there. Like that.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
I'm ready. Right, that's gonna lag and start, hopefully.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Good.
Ryanair 681 Delta continue taxi all the way, stand 25 the in November and Kilo.
Prepare 6821, gave me 2 pilots then.
Right engine.
Can't double park.
Wait for 15% on the N2. 15%. Done.
Speedbird 681
Waiting
Delta,
some
stay
fuel
down,
in
stay
there.
go stand 25 the in November and Kilo.
Super.
Yeah, no, you're asking to go,
Okay,
stand
all
25,
doors and hatches
Juliet,
are
hold
closed.
short,
Ready to
Papa.
connect.
Right, we'll fucking connect then, you whore.
Speedbird 681 Delta, your initial instruction was to hold short Papa, now you can continue taxi via November and Kilo.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was coming up to Papa now.
You are, and I was telling you to continue taxi through Papa and up November.
Ah, roger, okay, sorry about that, yeah, okay. Through Papa, up November, and on the stand up there, Speedbird 286 right. Sorry about that.
Good. Speak to you in a second, Gary.
No worries.
Oh, can't wait to get out.
Bushboard 973, taxi Papa 1.
Right, we've got an engine
Cabin
on.
ground getting in
Stay connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, parking brakes out. We're gonna get
Under
back.
the
Starting pushback.
845, just continue to hold there for an aircraft out of contact me. A-Firm Scandinavian from
Yeah, not 2264, we are taxiing now via Juliet, we have the Scandinavian inside.
Kicking on gas, boys.
Nortrans 2264, welcome Gatwick, continue Juliet, hold short Papa.
There's not all
Via
airports.
Juliet, hold short Papa, Nortrans 2264.
A few of them are like it. We just turn the sound down a touch. A few of them are like it, to be fair. It really depends how many like controllers and stuff are on and how busy it is. I mean, there's 44 actually now departures in the next 20 minutes out of Gatwick, and also then 32 arrivals. So it's can get really busy. Gatwick and Heathrow obviously the two busiest airports in the UK. Anyway, but on that.
RAF 1, contact tower 14225, grip line.
124, RAF 1.
Flaps in. Should be flaps 10. For Dave.
Portugal 973, continue taxi Alpha 3 of the Papa and Alpha November.
Some lights. We've been sat behind this fucking Portugal A320.
Scandinavian 845, good evening, welcome Gatwick. Taxi Juliet, hold short Papa.
The whole fucking time.
Scandinavian 845, thanks. Taxi Juliet, hold short of Papa.
Oh, he's from America. We are ready.
681, Delta 1 stand, thanks, ATC.
Speedbird 681 Delta, thanks for flying, stay safe, I'll see you soon.
Go!
Right, it's gonna ask
Operation
for-
complete. Set parking brake.
We're set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Goodbye.
Scandinavian 845, you're not on my list, you have a stand preference today.
Unfamiliar with the airport, just wherever you want, doesn't matter.
Scandinavian 845, perfect, thank you, expect stand 2.
Whatever you say, short.
2404, ground, good evening, stand 24, push that proof face east.
That's the skip.
Face east, North Trans 2404.
Ground chart. Because I have no fucking idea.
Portugal 973, contact tower 124.225. Have a great flight to Malaga.
225. Bell is disconnected. A bypass pin has been removed.
Ground speed.
I'm going to try again from Italia 6718, stand 11 ready for push and start.
Oh, push and start.
And by break speedbird 115. Welcome Gatwick. Continue Juliet. Hold short Papa. Hold short Papa. Speedbird 115.
So we were here. I'm gonna guess we're gonna have Kilo.
No, Trans 2264. Continue taxi stand 3 via Zulu and Whiskey.
Sure.
Zulu, Whiskey, stand 3, North Trans 2264.
Cabin ground, Scandinavia 845. Is there any chance that we can go under the bridge?
Scandinavia 845. I can send you up that way if you want. Taxi stand 112 via Papa and Lima.
Taxi stand 112 via Papa Lima. Do you still want us to hold short on Papa on Juliet? 6718.
Oh my god.
Scandinavia 845. Negative. You can continue taxi now. Stand 112 via Papa and Lima.
Stand 112 via Papa and Lima. What's this guy? Yep.
Right, can we get...
Antalya 8618, was it looking to push?
Alitalia 6718, request push and start, ready.
Apologies, Antalya 6718, stand 11, push that approved, face west.
Face west, push and start approved, Alitalia 6718.
Right, we're gonna get a fucking taxi. Right, try again. Gatwick, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie looking for taxi 226 left.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, taxi Kilo, hold short Papa.
We'll be taxiing to Kilo and holding on Papa, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie. Right, so hold Kilo, taxi Kilo, hold Papa, that's literally, we've got to go to here and stop, basically, that's it. Gash. Whilst we're doing that...
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, after the Scandinavian Boeing 737-800 passes right to left on Papa, continue taxi Alpha 2 via Papa and Alpha Sierra.
After the Scandinavian, that's to Alpha 2 via Papa and Alpha Sierra. So he wants me to go right here once he's fucked off, which he has fucked off, so it means we can go. And he wants us to go out of here, over the roundabout effectively, turn left onto Alpha Sierra. He's going to chuck us on 26 left on the shorter takeoff, which is absolutely fine. We're happy with that. We can take the shorter takeoff. Just about take the shorter takeoff.
Tom Jet 6, Echo Bravo, stand 56 ahead of Gatwick ground. Can we get a push and start, please?
Tom Jet 6, Echo Bravo, Squawk 7707, stand 568, push that approved.
Squawk 7707, push start approved. Tom Jet 6, Echo Bravo.
He's taken Bravo 1, so he's got a really short takeoff. We're going left and right. So we are...
Gatwick ground, we don't know which one is 112. Is it okay if we just pull into any one of these, or is it specific?
Got the 845. No, any one of those is fine, thank you.
Alright, thanks.
Alitalia 618, gate 12, ready for push and start.
So this is Alpha
Alitalia 6, correction, 8618. Do you have any idea where your friend's going? Looks like he's disconnected.
He's coming back with the connection, don't worry.
He crashed, he died, Alpha.
Alitalia 8618. Roger, if they're going to be coming back, hold position.
Copy on position, 8618.
Oh god.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, contact tower 14225, good day. Have a great flight to Dublin.
Over to tower 12425, thank you. 225 rather.
Gatwick ground, Scandinavian 845 is parked at the gate. Thanks for your help. We're going to log off. Have a good day, stay safe.
Like that in Gatwick.
Scandinavian 5, I hope you enjoy the bridge. Thanks for flying, stay safe, we'll see you soon.
TT87 Fox, uniform of 826 Bedford, land to south of 321 degrees,
Someone coming in hot.
Clearance, 26 of GT87 Fox, shot uniform, just in time.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, are you my frequency?
Roger, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie at Alpha 2.
Airport Control 973, contact London Control 134125, bye.
124, 135, report 197.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie by Alpha 1, line up 26 left.
Line up 26 left. 2 Charlie Charlie. Fucking hill start. Nearly.
Approaching 26 left.
Right, clearly. Right, basically we're waiting for him to fucking get off the runway so we can get out.
On runway 26 left.
Right. He's now going to tell us that we can go or not. I would imagine it's because we're waiting for him to get off our runway.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, surface wind 210 degrees, 8 knots.
That's clear for takeoff for Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, thank you.
88 Fox uniform, second right Juliet Romeo, hold ground. Contact ground on delay.
Juliet, hold Romeo and ground 1.8, easy 87 Fox uniform, thanks, bye.
Cooking on gas. Oh yeah, we were fucking get well pissed off waiting there for departure. It's taken us an hour nearly. No, it hasn't. It's a lie. Short takeoff.
Hello, good evening, time 914, this is driver, 26 left.
Windy.
30, 20 time 914, gas power, hello.
Take gear.
With surface wind is 217 degrees, 8 knots.
Take gear.
This is 26 left, time 914.
VNAVs.
Okay, well, that was not what I said, but you're now clear to land.
1000.
And we'll take the autopilot straight away.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, contact London 134125.
55. And that's contacted London 134125 for Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie. 134125. Probably should have had that programmed in.
Time to Gatwick 126.825.
Gatwick 126.825, contact by
Speedbird 35 Mike, climb now to flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Speedbird 35 Mike.
Speedbird 35 Mike, Mike stop climb flight level 80.
Bang all our flaps there now.
Stop climb flight level 80, Speedbird 35 Mike.
Airport Portugal 973, I have no clue what you're doing, but turn right heading 080 degrees.
Turn right heading 080 degrees, Airport 173.
And Airport Portugal 973, what is your speed? Airport Portugal 973, report speed. Report speed.
Oh, auto throttle is engaging.
Portugal 973, it clearly says in the chart to follow the speed restriction of 250 knots on the SID. So reduce now to 250 knots.
Okay, so the wind is seem to be 50 knots, Airport 173.
Speedbird 35 Mike, climb flight level 980.
There we go.
Climb flight level 980, Speedbird 35
So
Mike.
we've got 250
Speedbird 3, question Speedbird 736, contact London 129er decimal 425.
12945, Speedbird 736, good luck.
Good night.
Scenery looks
Air Portugal
absolutely
7, correction Air Portugal 9er 73, climb to flight level 130.
Climb to flight level 230, Airport 173.
Negative, flight level 130.
Oh god.
Climb flight level 130, Airport 173.
London, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie with you 3000.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, continue present heading, climb to flight level 80.
And continue on the heading up to 80.
Speedbird 35 Mike, Mike, turn left heading 160 degrees, climb now to flight level 140.
Which is really annoying. He's going to step us up because obviously it's busy, which is really fucking irritating. So bang us up. Up we go. probably going to step us out to probably Southampton before we get our true height, I guess. Something like that.
One control, good afternoon, Speedbird 393 Bravo with you, flight level 180.
But the scenery don't half look bad.
Speedbird 93, Christian 393 Bravo, contact 119 at 775.
Scenery pack. Works on, yeah, so it works on...
775,
for anybody that can't hear us...
285, contact Gallic 126.825.
On Discord on the other
Contact
half of
Gallic
that's why you can't hear it. I thought it'd ruin the whole vibe having an Irish man as a co-pilot on a Ryanair flight.
735 Mike, flight level 170.
I thought it would make it too authentic. And besides, he would be...
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, climbing now to flight level 140.
It's up to 140 for 2 Charlie Charlie. What helmet? Look, he's just let me climb.
Good afternoon, Olympic 755 with you. Olympic 755, London Control, hello. Climb to altitude 6,000 feet.
More climbings, please.
Climb to altitude 6,000 feet, Olympic 755.
Climb. Thank you. Nice. So I've only done one tile.
225, descent to flight level 100.
So you will see that once
Flight level 100,
it won't look as nice as this.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, turn left heading 250 degrees.
That's 250 on the heading for 2 Charlie Charlie. So now it's all manual. So we're not even getting sent. We're not even going on.
Olympic 755, climb now, flight level 130.
So we got the Northman departure left off of the Northman.
Air Portugal 973, turn left heading 040 degrees.
Probably because of that fucking helmet in Portugal.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, climb flight level 150.
Up to 150, 2 Charlie Charlie.
Speedbird 35 Mike Mike, contact London 129.425.
That's how quick it is. This is, so don't forget, this is...
Air Portugal 973, contact London Control 119.775.
This isn't even sort of the whole of London. This is the guy just controlling the bottom part of London. And then
Speedbird 225, reduce speed to 220 knots, descent to flight level 900.
And this is how...
220 knots, flight level 90, 225.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, resume our navigation, Southampton.
Received. Over to Southampton for 2 Charlie Charlie. Thank you very much.
Speedbird 225, plan for the hold at Willow less than 5. A couple of aircraft has gone around now. Reason is currently unknown.
So they can put us back on. We can direct to Southampton on our leg. So
Speedbird 225, set up the hold at Willow, please. It will probably be a hold at Willow less than 5 minutes.
Just chucks us over to the right. Basically, I think...
Confirm planning, setting up for the hold up with us.
Let me see if I can find...
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, confirm direct to Sierra Alpha Mike.
That's confirmation. We're over to Southampton around the 260 heading to CAM, Sierra Alpha Mike.
Thank you. Olympic 755, Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Thank you.
122.8, Olympic 755, thanks for ABC.
HT Keith, is my sound alright on the stream? Did it go up, down, left, right? All good? Cool.
Speedbird 225.
Press that scenery. Press for that scenery there. That looks sick. Volume up, radio volume down a small bit. Radio down, okay, so for, oh, you want the aeroplane volume up. Don't forget, we are in the cockpit, so it's quieter. I can turn the radio down a touch, because yes, it can be very, very, very loud.
Speedbird 225, entered the hold at Willow.
I want to go up to my cruise.
And Speedbird 225, we're going to follow to Holly and then to Willow. Direct Willow and hold.
It's a bit of a weird one, I hate it. It's Holly and then to Willow and then into the Willow hold.
Okay, copy that. Holly, Willow and holding Speedbird 225, thank you.
Good day, control Alpha 2272, coming flight level 100. Alpha Zulu 272, where did you get that level? The initial climb is 6,000 feet, but you can continue climbing out to flight level 170.
Okay,
Thank you very much. 170 follow-up Alpha 227.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, contact London 129.425.
Let's have it to London 129.45. London Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie with you 150 for 210.
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, low London, climb level 250.
Up to 250 for 2 Charlie Charlie. Q, we're actually getting a climb out of them now. It's quite nice. Not that we were expecting that climb about 5 months ago. So, we must be just about heading to the right of Southampton. So we'll sit pretty much along the coast, and then we're going to do
FedEx 91 Charlie, call London 134.125.
yes, a right turn and out over Swansea, I think.
736, Monty, Unicum 122.8, good day.
122.8, 736, can I?
You'll see.
925 Lima Charlie, take for you west offline at Unicum 122.8, good day.
Turn that fucking ATC down. And you say I had a dispatcher voice, you could easily do it with fluidity talking to ATC. Yeah, it takes fucking practice, but it really does. It's so hard, like, you're just being so direct with certain commands, rather than it just being you're chatting about shit, you're actually giving very few sort of words over the radio, but they mean so much.
2 Charlie Charlie, climb flight level 380.
Sub to 380 for 2 Charlie Charlie, thank you. We're not going to get to 380 by our top climb, but it doesn't make a difference. That's 4800. We definitely don't want that. We've got 380 there. Before we do that, we need to make sure that we have got packs on high and recirc on with the valve. Or piano. Done. Done. We're all good, we're not killing our passengers. Yes, sir. Now, if you want. Gary, what is in the ATC is intimidating. Do you know what I found exactly that when you first do a flight? It's horrible because they all know what they're talking about. You necessarily don't know what you're talking about. It's horrible for sure.
Airport 1334, hello London Control. It's a Classics 1 Golf arrival.
So we got this message again that ex-pilot says we're under 20 FPS. I wonder if we just need to knock our FPS out of touch.
Good Control, here Alpha 2272, climbing flight level 170.
Oh bollocks, we didn't mean to do that. That's not good.
272, hello London Control, climb down flight level 330.
That might have just messed up our
Climb
flight.
flight level 330, Alpha 2272.
Ex-pilot's just made a poo. Bear it back. 2 seconds, boys. Just wait for this to reset itself up.
in a squeeze. Who disagree? I wanna see one of y'all run up a beat. Yeah, 2 open seats, we flying in 7 and pat for the beach. Yeah, keeping it G, I told her don't win no 350s round me. I style, no stylish, no Chanel, Nike track, doing roll with some waps, and that's capo in the back, and that's roll in the back. Don't need Gucci on my back, TV Gucci got my back. Don't know where y'all niggas at. I been here, I been back, in the lala, word of Zach. I need action, that's a fact. I style, no stylish, no Chanel, Saint Laurent, Gucci bag.
We're back, boys, but unfortunately we're going to have to stay off of Vatsim because I don't know why, but my FPS have taken a shit at fucking 17 FPS, and if we're on Vatsim it won't allow us to fly with them because it's not real time. Our FPS are too low to run in real time. So give me a moment, I'm just restarting the 5M server now. 6 o'clock reboot and all that. Up and running. We do, however, have, by the looks of it, ice on Windows. You can see we get a little skip here and there. Probably best off we didn't do it. Oh look, we are getting massive FPS hits. I've got nothing else open. It's very, very weird. The stream, but the stream shouldn't do that to us. And now let us back up to 20 odd FPS. It's probably these clouds, I guess. I could try and do another graphic change quickly. We don't really want to change the texture qualities or anything. Reflection detail, we could probably fuck that off completely, to be fair. And that would probably give us, yeah, it's giving us quite a bit back. That looks the bollocks down there. That's actually is that Southampton? I think that's Bournemouth actually there. We're actually, of all places, we're flying sort of the other side of the country to Mr. HT. He's actually off to our right wing at the minute. Mr. HT is somewhere over there. He's over there somewhere. Roughly where he is. A load of big tractors and that over there. They have police tractors over that way. You can have a really nice bath over there. Anti-ices are on, the wing anti-ices are on. Put the windows on. Well, just in case they're all in. So we're going to fly offline on this one. I'm going to then fix. Actually, to be fair, we could probably go back online. There's no reason why we can't mid-flight and just say, sorry, we disconnected, and go back. But we'll try again, fuck it. See if London want to talk to us still. They probably don't.
Is that right? Yeah, I confirm I've got that. My clearance level though is still 3-3 to it.
Let's go back to London, Ryanair 2 Charlie. Charlie had a slight tech glitch there, disconnected and reconnected. Do we need to stay on the frequency?
Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie, leave my space now, see the couple 2 to 8, good afternoon.
2 to 8, thank you, Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie. Yeah, thought so. So we're going over to the Unicorn 122.8, which is the basically everybody's on here that's not connected to a controller being done. So it's quiet on the radio in general. It really looks horribly misty up here. It's actually a lot nicer FPS wise. Fire at will, Simon, fire at will indeed. Who is Will? Why are we firing at him? So, we have Dublin Centre, I think. I know Shannon Centre, Dublin Approach, we don't have a tower, which is interesting. And the weather doesn't look great over here. We're still climbing. 330 for 38. I don't think we're at 38 for very long. We're at 38 for about 100 miles. We actually fly pretty much the whole way up Ireland. The side of it at least. So we're going to turn right in a few miles, 8 miles, and we'll straight up to Dublin, almost direct, I guess, into Dublin to go and see Mr. Gary Irish. I don't actually know on the map where Dublin is. Gary, where's Dublin? Oh, so he lives... Oh, so she's Shannon, isn't he? SNN, yeah. So, where is the airport in Dublin? Is it bottom of Dublin or top of Dublin? Wait, well, of course it's fucking Dublin. Dublin is west, you whore. But where? I want to know on the map where it is. I can't see it. Is it below the city, above the city, whatever? That's what I mean. Very detailed map, this. Probably find Gary's house on here. No, Dublin. You can climb any higher, you'll be in space. No, space is considered 78,000 feet. I think it's 78,000 feet. Dublin is East Ireland. Of course it's East Ireland, but the airport is on top of the city. Okay. Oh, it's just there. Found it. There it is. That's Dublin Airport. I think, yeah. So I'm going to guess, what runway do we have for landing? We have runway 10. So we are coming in this way, I think. And then into the terminal, which is there. I like Dublin. Dublin Airport's quite nice. Shame it's full of fucking Irish. Especially ones like Keith. Can't even say Mirror. He says he's not from Ireland, but it's the same fucking Ireland. I'm gonna kill him. Apparently he's gonna kill me. Apparently he says he's part of the UK, but he can't speak English. Love you, Keith. We've got problems, boys. Run out of liquid, vape liquid. And the vape shop don't open till tomorrow. And then even then he doesn't deliver till 6 o'clock. So we've got serious first world issues. Right, so we can actually go VNav LNav mode. Auto throttle on, which means the computer will tell us how fast we need to go, which I believe is max 7.8, which is 0.78 of the speed of sound effectively, not just past that. 24 hours without vaping. How will I cope, bud? I'll go down a shop and I'll buy myself some rollies, which I haven't done for 8 months. Unless, whilst we're in cruise, now we are in cruise and we don't have to sit in front of the radio, I can go in my special box of liquid, which is somewhere here, and see what fucking goodies are in here, because there could be a saviour in here of some description. Citrus Punch sounds gash, but we'll have to have it. Peach Kings, again, sounds gash, but if we need to use it, we will. Wycliffe of Contra's alright, I've got some of that, we could use that. We haven't really got much of a fucking choice. The only thing I don't have is... See, the thing is, what we are waiting for is Mr. McAllister from the Fallen Sons has actually sent me a care package. And because of the old Mr. My Corona, it hasn't fucking turned up yet, which is really annoying. Why are we not climbing up to our cruise level of 38? Is it because it thinks we're already at 38 when quite clearly we're at 37.7. But I don't suppose we can moan too much. Land the plane on the main high street shop. What, are you going to make the plane on Main Street shop to my E-Juice? What? I think we should all put S in the chat, boys, for Mr. Keith, the mechanic Keith. He's got a poorly PC. He has got a poorly graphics card, and he, well, I would like to say he's pulling his hair out, but he hasn't got any hair to pull out. So he's basically saying, fucking murr. His PC has shit its pants. Completely. But there you go, what can you do? Right, while we're in cruise, boys, how the fuck, you all stream, so I want to know how I get all of these fancy emotes and shit, so I can have stuff. See, now we're getting that warning for X-Plane is not at its optimum, but we're running at 21 FPS. We'll just let it fucking complain at us, who gives a shit. It's probably because we've just loaded up a web page and it doesn't like it. That's how sensitive X-Plane's being today. What we could do is, if we sit down here out the way, the FPS will go up higher. If we just sit looking at the map, because there's not much to see out the windows. Or if we look out here, that might make it look a bit better. There we go. Right, what I want to know is it called Streamlabs? Where you do all of the follow shit? Or do I have to do that somewhere else? Gary, do you know? Are you going to tell me, Gary? You're going to tell me these things? Yes, I'm on about the alerts. Stream elements. Right. Yeah, Mr. Daz is in as well. Oh, here we go, cooking on gas here, boys. Right, alert box. Is that the one it is? Alert box. I've already got it set up, apparently. If I look at the alert box, what URL comes up? Oh, it's all part. Oh, so I don't even have to go on the web page and do it. I can do it all within Streamlabs OBS, I guess. If so, that's handy as fuck. So in the stream alert box thing, you just load up the properties, which now unloaded, which is really handy. See, we've actually been disconnected from that sim now, but we can look at that another time. We're still going to land, change the stuff you have to do on the website. Oh, it's a change that you have to look on the website and do it. Not actually giving me any optiono to change anything to do with the alert box. So let's look on the website as Dazzle says. Fuck VATSIM. We don't need VATSIM, we're not honest. We can fly without air traffic control. Well, who would prefer me to fly with air traffic control, and we'll do the alert box later? And we're just going to reconnect and see what happens. We get kicked off, who gives a shit? Our FPS are like 22, it's fine. I mean, or we could just live go in here and change the detail, but I think half of these want a restart, I guess. Find out. See what happens, shall we? It's only going to crash the sim. So now we're getting 22, 23-ish. Another streamer I found was it only works on one PC. If you swap PCs and log into Streamlabs you still like commands with? Oh, okay, so it's part of the software. So if you go to another PC, it won't work. I get what you mean. That would make sense. Bod and Dazza, what bitrate, etc. and settings are you using for your output? Would you mind like sending them to me, or any ideas? The only thing I ever got at was streaming poker, which was not even graphically intense. Using 40. Do you use a streaming PC then, or 4000 bitrate? Do you downscale to 720p or anything at all? Right, okay, so you use a streaming PC, that would make sense. See, I don't, I'm streaming straight off my PC. But then this PC should take it, like, you should be able to handle it. I just don't get why when I try and stream it shits the bed. I have no idea. Who enjoyed last night on the server? Mr. Bod, how was your party? More than anything. It was top draw, as Mr. Keith just said in my ear. It was top draw. He was watching my stream all night last night. It was absolutely amazing. Okay. Why, Bod, why are you asking me? Well, because I thought if we can work it out together, then it's better than it makes everybody's life better. Dazza, you're not using a streaming PC, but you do downscale to 720. Okay. I have as well. I mean, if I don't stream, I get around 50 FPS on X-Plane. But now that I'm streaming, it's shit in the bed. And what is going on with that? That does me that can see that line going through the sky. It's very weird. I think that's probably just a mismatch. A little bit of a screen tear. Yeah, I'm gonna guess so. We're turning right anyway in a minute, and we've got a descent drop, so we will program in 2,500 feet. I know that sounds a lot, but that's going to be our decision altitude into Dublin. Come on. Oh, you will go up. We definitely. There we go. 2,500 feet is set. The bitrate is all on your upload. For every one is 1,000 bitrate. You can only go make out on Twitch is 4,000 for non-partnered streamers. Okay, so if I set it to 4,000, that'd be pretty good. I mean, we got uploaded about 25 meg here, I think, something like that. But if I just set the bitrate to what, 4,000, I'd be good with that, I suppose. If I set my, let me just go to here and just change my screen capturing software to show, or my screen cap to show the screen itself and not the game, because I have found sometimes that can cause an issue. Apart from, I can't click a new source, which is really fucking handy. Why can't I click a new source? New source. Oh shit, don't let me do it. Sounds like Mr. Chow's streamer as well now. Okay, so what, I can't add a source when I'm live? It's on drugs. It's not letting me do anything. Very weird. I think I might have broke it. There's a high chance I broke something. I'll have a look after the stream anyway and see what's going on, see if I can make it a bit faster. Either way, we're flying at 38,000 feet to Dublin. Yay. we actually come off Aston because it looks quite busy. And to be fair, there's no ATC on a Dublin regardless. I've probably just broken Streamlabs, that's basically what I've done. I have killed it dead. A hell of a fucking headwind. Sort of a crosswind. The top of climb hasn't moved because it hasn't recognised it. You can change between just not do add removes. Okay, cool. So I can't add remove in the meantime, that's fine. Uh-oh. I didn't see that come through. Mr. Cornish actually followed. I didn't even think that. Mr. Cornish, thank you very much for following, babes. I'll do a little thing. I didn't even see that come through. Pretty sure I did. All you bastards from SouthernRP adding loads of tickets and stuff. Like, how could you? Reflection. It's a random reflection of the what's meant to be the sun, I think, but it's very weird. I'll ignore that. Do you know what? I've moved up my. I've made the preview in Streamlabs of my game smaller, video-wise, and I'm now getting 30 FPS in game. I mean, because that makes total fucking sense, doesn't it? Bod, it's quite hard to be fair. I would stream it, but as you can imagine, I mean, if you think Cornish Gamer has his, you know, when he streams and talking to him in police and stuff, and I have to go and talk to him about OOC stuff, it's hard for me because I'm doing RP most of the time, but then I'm jumping around so much here, there, everywhere to help people sort this, sort that, sort this, and I just don't know how good that would be for the viewer. And yeah, as Keith just said in my ear on the other side, if I go on one of my rants that you've all heard quite a few times with people being idiots, it's probably not a good idea. We should actually be throttling down. We should actually be throttling down in a second and going down, but which is interesting. So we might have to force a go down, because at factory we need to be at 24,000 feet. So if we hit the level change button and then hit that again, it should realise that we're in the didn't. So what we can actually do is if we go to the cruise, set this to 370 like that, you'll then realise we already were at top of climb, and then we can hit the V nav button, and it should now auto sync us, hopefully with a bit of luck. Or is it just going to sit us back at 37,000? So 24 miles we need to be down at 240. It's going to realise that, and it's just going to plummet us in a minute. So if we look at our plan quickly, there you go, it's realised now that we are high, so it's going to drop us down at quite a high rate, so will probably help the aeroplane slow down with a bit of loads. But if I go to our plan view, you see there's loads and loads and loads of little stars giving you drag. So what we can do is just jump through these, and you'll see that we've got quite a weird approach. But this is to bleed off partly the speed and then partly our altitude. So we're going to come in, we do almost like a loop on the downwind leg and then in right straight in. So we will probably take manual just after the turn of RISAP, which is this one here. We'll probably bang the autopilot off just there. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it wouldn't be on back all the time. It'd be less than you think, but it's just I don't know how I would balance it in doing the RP stuff as Harry, Mr. Chow, or whoever. I know that Mr. Chow would probably make great content with Mr. Lang, but it's just whether I'll do enough RP to not make it boring for the viewer. I mean, I can try it one night. There's no harm in trying. But it is one of them. That's such a great view. Hopefully we'll try and get a couple of these going through the cloud. Coming out the other side, it should look pretty cool. Nice. Best set that back to map. Which is the switch that activates the route you planned on a little computer? What do you mean, Tommy? So you mean the you mean the legs here, right? Yes, you've already got drag. So you mean that the routing for the legs. So in a 737, it's your VNAV, LNAV buttons. So you're going to make sure you have Flight Director 1, Flight Director 2, Auto Throttle enabled, and then VNAV, LNAV. So your VNAV is your altitude, speed. LNAV is your heading, just your heading basically. So your latitudinal navigation, I think that's what it's called. Don't quote me. You're in a 787. 787s are going to be a completely different beast because they use a completely different setup to the 737. See, again, it might not have LNAV, RNAV. It's a completely different beast. I haven't even ever thought about touching that aeroplane, to be fair. See if we can grease this landing. I did the other day. I was offline. I think Mr. Keith and Mr. HT were watching, and we did a pretty good landing, to be fair. So let's hope we can land this one just as well. Okay, let's grab some lights in now, just so they're on, ready for when we land. There's no problem in having them on. We are already set up to land anyway. That probably should have been on it anyway. Well, now that we're down a lot slower, we can pull the drag in. So we should literally just cruise in, no problems and no questions asked.
Orbital placement information line. 1600 Zulu weather. Wind 090 at 6.
Not sure why this prick's speaking.
Sky conditions 1400 view. 3400 overcast. Temperature 9.
I didn't ask you to start speaking.
Altimeter 2985. Arriving runway 11. Departing runway 11. Advise on initial contact you have mine.
I'm not sure why he sent me that message. This is in-game X-plane that's turned off. I think I had this problem landing at Dublin before, you know. It might just keep carrying on.
Placement information line.
Yeah, he is.
1600 Zulu weather. Wind 090 at 6.
I'm going to see if I can turn this brick off.
Rain. Sky conditions 1400 view. 3400 overcast. Temperature 9. Dew point 5. Altimeter 2985. Arriving runway 11. Departing runway 11. Advise on initial contact you have Mike.
So he's just going to keep going. Radios, that's fine. User interface is off. Enable, here we go. Goodbye, Mr. ATC man, that's inbuilt in X-plane.
Orbital placement information line.
He's still going.
1600 Zulu weather.
He's still talking.
Wind 090 at 6. Visibility 9.
No, I mean, he shouldn't be on anyway. ATC is turned off. But those voice messages for some reason are still on.
Temperature 9.
We're actually going to come through some fucking awesome weather. We can see if we can pick up the weather here, but it is just cloud, so we shouldn't get anything else apart from bumps going through it.
Advise on initial contact you have mine.
Oh no, the bitch is still going. Let's see if we can turn him off again. Look, I'll prove to you he's turned off. Look.
Wind 090 at 6. Visibility 9.
Doing
rain. Sky conditions 1400 view. 3400 overcast. Temperature 9. Dew point 5. Altimeter 2985. Arriving runway 11. Departing runway 11. Advise
we'll just
on
have to
initial
listen to him
contact you have
ram it
mine.
on like a cunt. Unless we can turn him off from in here. Whenever we can turn him off. Or from here.
Orbital placement information line. 1600 Zulu weather. Wind 090 at 6.
FMC's muted. Everything else is muted. We haven't got DNF. That's the takeoff for now, so we don't care about that. Everything else is fine. Audio volumes.
Arriving runway 11. Departing runway 11. Advise on initial contact you have mine.
Well, we can try and connect back to to VATSIM and see if we can turn it off that way, because we're not actually part of, but there's no ATC at all actually, so.
Traffic.
Go into this traffic right in front of us.
Clear of conflict.
He is 12 miles below, 12,000 feet below us. Interesting. Oh, Richard being stubborn, of course. Right, I'm just going to go grab myself a drink. I will be back in a second. I'll leave you on the window view. believe it or not, you're getting better, right, Tommy? It's good to know. It's hard. It's not an easy thing, mate. It really isn't. Apparently, he is. We're about to fly over the top of him. We're going faster than him. Hopefully, he's not coming into Dublin as well. We aren't actually on the arrival sheet either, which is interesting. Just do a re-download of that. And there we go. There is a Ryanair in front of us. Daniel Welsh. He has come from France. He is due in 1 minute faster than us. He's just ahead of us. So that's 7 miles, 8 miles maybe. And then there's one again in front of us. There's actually 3 of us, so I think what we may well do is in our descent we will pull our speed down to 230 and execute that and pull the brakes out, because we are going to be all very, very close. He's only about 9 miles in front of us, which isn't very far. Either way, we're coming through the clouds quite nicely. It's a new cloud addition. I added it's really, really nice. We might get a few stutters going through these because it's got to generate all these clouds off of real world data.
Traffic.
There you go, it's just decided. And it's now saying that traffic's closer than it is. It's not. It's miles away. PCAS is being a bell end. It reckons we're on top of him. Oh no, okay. Okay, he's just there. So we will take a head in and fuck off.
Clear of conflict.
It is. We will fuck off this way. That's partly my bad and partly his bad. He should have called over the radio to say that we were too close. So we will take a slightly different route from him. And we have slowed down a hell of a lot as well. So we can pull ourselves back round here now. Pull that speed brake in. Just gives him a chance to get in front of us out of the way, that's all. That was close. So we'll stay out of the way now. What we will do is probably we're going to pull that speed right out because we want to let him get ahead of us because he's going to make the right turn. But hopefully he's going to make that right turn there. So what we will do is chuck our LNAV back on. So we're going to take longer to sort of move over and have to go further than him, which not only means we've pulled back on our speed, it's given him time to get in front of us. So, how many of you guys want me to fly to some more tonight after my dinner? Yeah, I know that Tommy probably, he not only his head but out loud said yes, because he wants to steal how I do it. Tommy, maybe it'd be a good idea to watch me whilst I do my stream, and it'll give you an insight. So I'll start streaming from, from scratch, and then we'll do a full flight. I don't know. We'll probably fly back from Dublin back to Gatwick. Pardon me. Just as a round trip. First and foremost, I need to sort out this bitchy X-plane. Don't know why we're getting so low FPS. I'll have to look into there is some tweak settings you can change, or some tweaking tools you can use. The good thing here is actually, if you can see this 10 here on the display, that is that aeroplane that we were getting, that the TCAS was complaining about. He is probably going to go to the Osley and then turn right onto Wissap and then in, which means it's perfect for us because we're going to go out here. But what we may do is get to Bivdi and turn right straight into Ozic, depending on our height. I mean, we're already at 7,000, which is perfect for our top of descent and decel. It's almost like mid for our decel. So what I may well do is here in our legs, go direct to Bivdi, execute that. The aeroplane's going to decide, okay, we need to go direct there, and we're already at 7,000 feet, so the aeroplane's going to stay at 230 knots or 220 knots ish, 230, 229, something like that, into Bivdi, and then what we'll do is we'll go to Oslex, which I guess his idea is he's going to go Oslex, like I say, Oslec, Wissap, and then to runway 03, did I say? I can't remember now. I don't remember what runway we landed on. A runway, runway 10, runway 10, close enough. We will also get better FPS at night, which is a good thing, when the sun goes down. I mean, we're actually meant to be in real weather here. The only person who's close enough to here, to where we are right now, is Mr. Gary and Keith, who is in my ear currently. So, Gary or Keith, does it look like this out the window right now? Because it doesn't look like it to me. So Keith said it's 150 miles away from him. Gary, what do you think? Oh, so Gary's agreeing. So Gary does look like this around here. Cool. So that, if you guys could have heard that, that was somebody basically saying that they are turning on to final. So we're, as like I say, we were going to go to here, but what I'm tempted to do is go direct to Oslex. So we're going to do our right turn, and we're going to miss out all that shit, because we're already down at 7,000. But Oslex we need to be at 5,000 now, as you can see in HAR. 5,000 altitude. Then we're going to drop to 3, which is our decision altitude. So by the time we get to here, that's just before the right turn. At Wissap we want to be at 3,000 feet. So that's for us to pick up the ILS for runway 10. So you should see in a minute the aeroplane decide to descend again, but we'll find out. Yeah, Tommy, I don't know if you saw that, if you're still watching. So what I just set there was what's called the QNH. So the QNH is how high the runway is from sea level. So how far above sea level the runway is. So you've got 1000, which is basically flat with the sea, and then anything above that is above sea level. If someone or a controller says to you we're at 0992, it means they're quite low down. So places like Innsbruck, I believe, is quite a low airport, obviously, because it's in the mountains, in between the mountains. I might be wrong, it might be high, it might be low. Talking of the black cloud, oh, we're in one, brilliant. We're in a cloud, just come out of one at least. Coming into cloud, brilliant. So we're at 3,000.
1,000 to go.
Just about. So we should start getting visual with the runway in a second. You want to be at 3,000 at is that Gammet? Gannet. Like Janet, but Gannet. Hopefully we can bang on one of them in a second. Bit of luck. Not that one, this one. In a sec. It should pick up the VOR, it has, so it's locked us on. So the VOR, Tommy, again, is the you'll have, if you look at a runway and take 5 miles out of the runway, or 4 for 4 DME, you have 4 miles of radio beacons. They're like artificial radio beacons, which is your ILS. So the aeroplane knows well, that runway is along those beacons that repeat. So now that the aeroplane is locked with VOR and LOC, which is there, it now knows that straight ahead, as long as it stays on that radio track, in quote marks, that's how far the runway is. So you should see in a second, pull that down to 1,500, that the aeroplane's now going to follow this pink little diamond, and its target speed is here as well.
2,500.
200. We're at 230 knots, it wants me down to 200. So what we could probably do is start introducing some flaps to slow the aeroplane down. We don't want to slow down too quickly. I can't actually see the runway yet. And brilliant, it's raining.
1,000 to go.
Gary, is it raining toward you? Because it's fucking raining here, apparently. Don't know if it actually... Okay, well if it is raining or not, we can't clear the windscreen at the moment. We're very low. I can't see the runway. What's this there? Dublin Ryanair 2 Charlie Charlie on final runway 10. Some gearing now. Get some flaps out. I'm going to let the aeroplane pretty much land itself at this point because I cannot see where the fuck we're going. And now we're going to take El Natural Manuel. We get ourselves lined up. We got our brakes, set brakes to 2. There's the flaps in at last.
1,000.
1,000 feet.
Flaps. Flaps. Too high.
We're not
too high. Approaching 10.
Oh shit, the bed.
Flaps.
I can't see the runway, boys.
Too high.
Just about make it out.
Unstable. Unstable.
300.
Apparently we're landing on the grass. What the fuck's going on with this scenery?
200.
Apparently we're landing on the grass, boys.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
100.
Long landing. Long landing. 6,000 feet
40.
remaining. 5,000 remaining.
No.
4,000 remaining.
10.
3,000
No.
remaining.
Oh dear.
2,000 remaining.
Oh dear. Apparently this is the runway, boys.
500 remaining. 100 remaining. Caution on taxiway. On taxiway.
We'll go around then. Apparently that was the runway. That's ripped, yes. Look, there's the runway. The grass on it. I wonder why that is. That's interesting. That's interesting. Right, well that was a complete failure, and we got a tyre blown as well. That's very interesting. Right, I'm quitting. Fuck it. The runway went to the left. It was fucking taxiway, your helmet. I reckon that's something to do with my textures. I'm still here, boys, but I will be. I'm glad you don't fly the planes I go in. Thanks, Cornish. I can always rely on you, mate. Always. But that, I reckon, if I go to my custom scenery, is because I do believe I have Dublin Airport, and it's probably fucked it. Let's check the way that these airports are loading. That's a bit worrying. Right, if you guys tell me where you want me to fly in when I stream after my dinner, I will fly there. Just so I write it down and I'll get it all planned before I leave. I can fly in the 737 or the A320. I'm not flying to LA tonight, does I? No chance. Shannon Airport to London. Liverpool to Schiphol. Liverpool to Amsterdam. I could do Liverpool to Amsterdam if you like. That sounds like a good one. There's Shannon to London. I mean, I can do both of them because they're only an hour. Liverpool to Amsterdam is definitely less than an hour. DSA to anywhere. Out of Doncaster. Doncaster. Right, anyway, I'm going for my din-dins. If you guys leave me messages in DMs, I suppose, and I will, in Discord DM, I will do the flights when I come back. I will speak to you ladies in a bit. Thank you very much for sitting and watching me fail to land on a runway that's actually grass. It's because it's Irish. Basically what it is. Definitely because it's Irish. I don't know how you do any of these. I think you just go here. Yeah, look like this. My house sits under the flight path, so the weather is accurate. Oh, okay. And, yeah. I'll speak to you guys in a bit.